Okay, we finna have a chit chat. So the reason why I saying this is because y'all know what I talked about in the last video that I did on Diddy. I'm doing like a little series on that. But if y'all think about, let's go back to the 90s and all this started about the whole thing with Biggie. It's like, if y'all go back to them days, when he came out, Diddy, he didn't really come out in the 90s. He came out like in the mid 2000s. And because, why I say that, because 112. Most other groups that Michael Bivins had, the younger groups, he didn't mix it with. And Mike said something about it. Mike said something about, I don't know what, he was in an interview and he said something about, I don't know what's going on with this whole thing about P. Diddy this, P. Diddy that, about my groups, my young boys, my young kings. And that interview, when he said that, I knew where he was coming from. He said every time when we in a concert, the audition with Bobby, he always had something to say about our group. But he always on the stage with Nas, jumping around, doing what he always do. And all in everybody's video, then, trying to put a front. And that's true. When he said that, that's true, because if y'all think about it, he always have done that. That's like with Making a Band. When he came out with Making a Band. Making a Band 1, 2, and 3. When you go back to his to like Nas and him and the Passion Up Aaliyah with Missy, when they did all of that, all them videos, what was he doing? All up in the video. Jumping around, like jumping around doing stuff like this. And that one band that he always do. And it's like the one that he did with Faith. Then the thing is, that's why Tupac said what he said about, he said, Tupac said something about, every time you turn around, he always pop up in somebody's video, but always trying to put on the front. And I was trying to put somebody on blast. When Tupac said that, he wasn't lying. To my Becky was going around sleeping with. Was she wedding? But it was all because that was P. Diddy bringing all that stuff up. That like Tupac slapping this one, slapping Faith, whispering in Biggie's ear, trying to make stuff up. Like the stuff with 50 Cent and Eminem, right? Dr. Dre and all of them. Like that was all Puffy. Puffy started that mess. And about Curtis Flow and all of that. Like you wouldn't even thought of. But when he be around his mama, she can't talk either. She the same way.